Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music from games I've never played or heard about. Today I'm going to be doing a request for Nobrev and Kira. This is Persona 3 Mass Destruction. I've heard a lot about this. Actually, this might be my most requested Persona song to date, so no pressure. And it's going to be a double feature, obviously, so I'm going to hear two back to back. And, you know, I've had a lot of people throughout the months ask me, hey Jesse, why don't you listen to like songs that you want or something of that nature, because I just go in order of requests. Well, this is it. So I've been curious about this song for a very long time, and I said, screw it. It's my channel. Why not? So, Mass Destruction. Original first. Let's go. Is that Lotus? Electric guitar and rap. Oh my god. 13 million views on this video. Of course. Orange section with the piano. And then the funk chords. Verse 2? Not yet. I love how the guitar is like bouncing from left to right. That's a sound you don't hear all that often. This kind of lyrical flow with guitars? It's like reverse nu metal. I'll explain later after this drop. I really like this part. Mainly the jazz piano. Oh, I forgot about 30. Ooh, it's gonna get stuck in my head. I can already hear it. I think this might be the end. Oh god, you know what that reminds me of? I still have to do this next one right here. But that reminds me of, did anyone play Grand Theft Auto? I think it's Grand Theft Auto 1 on the PS1, the main theme. I think it's called, Let's Go for a Joyride. Yeah, kind of same feel. Okay, anyways, this is requested by Kira, Persona 3 FES Mass Destruction. The other version. Don't make me compare. I hate comparing. I don't want to say which one's better, but hopefully I just like them both. But let's go. Damn it. Okay. Very true to the original. Okay. The guitars are centered this time. They're not bouncing. It's just... Let's see how this sounds though. Is it just me or does Persona music just put you in a good mood? If I heard this music while I was not sober, it would be a sight to behold. Not too different. It's pretty identical. It's almost barely a remix. It's a very simple guitar melody. Like, I could learn it by ear just in my head already. I think anyone can learn this right away. It almost reminds me of like a late 90s like soda commercial. So bubbly and sounds like a jingle. This one has a little bit more like electronic elements, but not too many. Mass Destruction. Did it live up to its hype? No, just kidding. I will say that I was not expecting that. I know I've never said that before, ever on this channel. Crazy. No, going into it, I just thought that I was conflicted because I'm aware that Persona 3 particularly has more of a hip-hop sound. But I guess with the name, I was thinking more, I don't know, I guess just more orchestral, maybe like metal almost. I mean, I don't think this song and the words mass destruction would ever like be combined is what I'm saying. So that's not here nor there, that doesn't matter. I'm just saying I wasn't expecting like a hip-hop funk track, I guess. But that reminds me, it was kind of everywhere as far as like a genre soup. We had kind of this like rock and metal thing with the rap and then the funk, and then it was kind of like pop music in the chorus. And it reminded me kind of like I wanted to say new metal, but when I think new metal, I think of kind of the opposite, where it's more like rock emphasized, and this one's more like rap emphasized, but it had more rock elements in the background, which reminded me of that song from GTA, which is Joyride. I don't even know the band. I don't even know if that group is real or if that was like made by Rockstar just to make that song, which by the way, I used to love that song. And just to show you how much of a nerd I was and am about this whole VGM thing. So just as a side thing, it's kind of embarrassing, but not really. I thought it was cool. Anyways, do you remember CD players? Yeah. Those things with anti-skip technology. I used to ride the bus home from school. I used to get my PS1 discs and see what would play music in my CD player. and GTA was one of them. I used to listen to that song in my CD player going home from school. And yeah, so I've been in this whole VGM thing for a while. So this, in a way, kind of brought me back to all that. I know it's kind of silly because the games are nowhere related. But what I can tell you is, as a whole, well, I love the song, obviously. As a whole, Persona is just very feel good. It makes you feel just jubilant and makes you want to dance and just kind of, I don't know, there's like nothing really negative about this. I don't know about the story or the characters. It probably does have all that, but musically, it's always like, I don't know, it's just a good time. Put it in any club, put it in any car, stereo, like, I don't know, it always puts me in a good mood. It's always a good time when I hear Persona. And so far, 3, I used to think 5 might have been the most iconic, but I think I was biased because I started with 5. But I think 3 seems to have some of the most memorable ones. I know that might be a hot take, but from what I've heard, nothing to take away from 4 or 5 or the other ones that I've heard, but 3 seems to just kind of have its own kind of aura to it. Also, the fact that I never really hear hip-hop on this channel, which I love, maybe slight bias. And of course it has guitars in it and funk guitar in it, so I'm really just, it has like all these little ingredients for like, you know, something that I would enjoy. But at the end of the day, this song is pretty much everything done right. It's super catchy. It's unbelievably catchy. I was already saying like, ooh yeah, within the first like minute. It has like that jingle kind of feel, like, or it sounds like kind of like a commercial or some sort of like soda pop or whatever you call it commercial. It has a really good mix to it as well. The sound quality is really good. Just, I don't know. I feel like you really can't go wrong. Even though I've heard one song from Persona that didn't really click with me, you know, that just kind of goes to show you, out of like so many that I've heard, it wasn't this one, I forgot which one it was, but after so many that I've heard, you know, 99.9% of the time I'm going to have fun. And it's just, I can't explain it. It's just a really cool thing. And to be totally honest with you, I've seen very little of the gameplay. I've seen screenshots, and artistically it looks kind of cool. I've seen like black and white text boxes and stuff. But I'm going to be totally honest, the gameplay from what I've seen doesn't appeal to me at all. Again, I haven't played it, so I'm kind of just like judging it. But it's funny to think that like the artistic side of it is what I really admire about it, but like it doesn't make me want to play it. There's only been very few games that make me want to play based on the music. This is just music I really love, but it doesn't make me want to play it. I hope that makes sense. It's kind of weird. So that's cool. If anything, that just makes me be able to discover Persona completely blind through music solely. And I might be the only person in the world that has done that, because everyone else has played this game. I have not. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Persona has a very unique spot in my brain that just lives there. Don't want to play it, but I love the music. Interesting. And I would love to see it live too. The energy would be immaculate. The vibes would be unsurpassed if I saw Persona music live. I just imagined rivers in the desert, and then this, obviously. But I am curious. I'm asking you, what do you think makes this song so popular? I enjoy it. I think it's catchy. I think it's good. But I'm curious, what makes this one stand out from the other ones? I'm legitimately curious. I think I have my answer, but I just want to hear from you guys. So with that being said, that'll be it. Really cool song. Another Persona 3 song in the top 3 for Persona songs. It just happens all the time. But yeah, I asked because the first video had 13 million views. That's insane. Truly insane. And knowing Persona, there's probably like 5 different versions of this exact song, even though we just heard 2. Anywho, let me know. But I enjoyed it. Persona rules. That's nothing new. Sound like a broken record every time I listen to Persona. Clockwork. If you want to make a request to me, that is a VGM, you can request on Patreon for monthly subscription perks, or PayPal, which is no perks, but you just send it, one-time thing. Either are Okay. If you don't mind waiting, of course. If you do not want to wait, there's the Platinum tier, and that expedites your request and your backlog to the top of the list, basically cutting the line in that huge, huge, huge line. A big thank you to those supporters right now: Justin, Moon Knight, Roguemock, Thomas, Kevin, Jester, Your Average Metalhead, and Leaky Peach for supporting that. Thank you to all my other supporters that you see as well. Thanks to you, the Persona fans. Thanks to everyone that watches these and hears me ramble about nonsense. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. Have a fantastic day.